It was good, y'all. Elvis here. I like to think of myself as some low-key, humble guy, but at the same time, I 100% believe I'm that nigga, and that be getting me into trouble sometimes. Today we talking about ego and criticism. Confidence is amazing. It changes the way you view the world, the way you interact with the world, and it's something that is built through acknowledging your strengths and honing your abilities, just generally being better at some shit. I'm not the best at what I do, but I'm the best I've ever been, and I'm consistently shooting for better, and that's something I really take pride in. Looking back, I realize I've been driven and pretty self-motivated for as long as I can remember. Like, I've never really needed someone to tell me to do something. I've just needed a reason to do it. And given a lot of times they weren't necessarily good reasons or really profound, life-fulfilling reasons or anything. Right now, I'm blessed to work my dream job, but I've worked my fair share of shitty jobs for the bread, because when the bills hit, and that's a pretty convincing reason. Like, bills don't care about your feelings. When you get to a place where you can do your own thing on your own terms and you get results, it's like nobody can tell you shit. Like, you develop this strong sense of independence and this almost unshakable confidence. And confidence is great and everything, but it starts to become a problem when your confidence and your ego start to intermingle a little too much. When you get to a place where you're overestimating your ability, but also underestimating your potential for growth. A good example of that for me was when I first got to barber school. And prior to barber school, I had been cutting for 4 years. I was self-taught. I learned through YouTube and trial and error. So I was already pretty confident in my ability. And I really went there for the hours. I was just trying to get my license. I didn't think there was too much they could teach me. I was very uncoachable. I was in a headspace of, bro, I'm just trying to get them hours, cut that head, get that bread, and leave. That's it. So when I got to school, my instructors always trying to put me on game and teach me different techniques and whatnot. And since I've been cutting for 4 years already, there's a lot of stuff I already dabble with. And they be putting me on, let's say, techniques that I'm familiar with, but that I don't use. And they're like, oh, you can use this for that, and blah, 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 blah. And I wasn't really trying to hear it. I was like, been there, did that. This works better for me. And on some of the techniques, some things just I've tried and wasn't for me. But other things I was just kind of closed-minded to, just because, man, I feel like I already had an assistant that worked. Detachable blade clippers. I used to be super reluctant about detachable blade clippers. I thought, what do I need those for? My adjustable ones do just fine, and I don't want to have to worry about blades and this and this and that. And my instructors kept putting me on it, and I finally said, hey, let me try it, let me see what that's about. And now I swear by them. Like, I think every professional barber should have a pair and know how to use them. A lot of growth took place in barber school, but I didn't really stop when I got out, because I go out of my way to surround myself with barbers that are more experienced than me. So I'm always just catching gems. I'm always in a position to improve. Every now and then I get criticism that I didn't necessarily ask for, and I gotta fight my gut reaction, which is to get my ego involved. Like, there's like the little ultra self-reliant part of me, the stubborn part of me in the back of my head's like, man, I'm not trying to hear it, bro, I got this, I don't need no help. But then I gotta check that shit, because it's so easy to get swept up in the feeling of like, yo, I'm young, I'm popping, I'm that guy. But then I gotta pull myself to the side like, hey bro, you're not a big dog, you a pup. There's so much you don't know, so much you haven't experienced. Learning through your own experiences is a simple way of just handicapping your growth. Anything that has been done can be done better. So learning through other people's experiences is like a cheat code. And not everybody's criticism is worth taking, but there's always going to be people more knowledgeable than you. So why cheat yourself out of the opportunity to be a better version of yourself in less time? And that's all I really got to say on that. I really appreciate y'all watching, and I'd also appreciate if you like, comment, share, subscribe to YouTube, follow me on Instagram, all cuts by Elvis. But until next time, craft over clout, I'm out.